Well, guys, today is the day. Today is the big day for the C8 Corvette ZR1. We finally have the official pricing straight from Chevrolet. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for pressing play. If this is your first time here, my name is Justin. This is the channel where you can find all of the Corvette news, maintenance tips, ownership items, everything you could possibly imagine. If it's Corvette, it's on this channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the C8 Corvette ZR1. Of course, we finally got the official price tag for this car. We've been talking about it for months now. It feels like even longer than that, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, it's here finally. And I'll be honest, it's a little bit lower than I thought it was going to be. I initially speculated this car was going to start somewhere between high 170s to low 190s. And it's in that range, but it's on the lower end. So no more messing around. Here it is. The price for a 1LZ no option car in the coupe form is going to be $174,995. Let's just call it $175, and that includes the destination fee. Again, this is no options. 1LZ. No ZTK, no options checked, 175 grand to start. Now, 1LZ, no options with the destination fee on the 1LZ hardtop convertible, 185. So $10,000 more if you guys want the convertible option on the car. Of course, the 2025 Corvette ZR1 is going to be available in two trims, just the 1LZ and the 3LZ. There will not be a 2LZ for this particular car. And all of the 2025 ZR1s come standard with the hand-assembled 1,064 horsepower twin-turbo V8 engine, visible carbon fiber roof, carbon ceramic brakes, performance data recorder, and the carbon fiber ground effects and side intakes. So lots of carbon fiber on this car by default. So there will be no options for carbon flash side skirts. You're getting carbon fiber if you're getting the ZR1. Now, this is great as far as people who love carbon fiber, but this is not so great for a company who has had some trouble keeping their carbon fiber parts off of constraint. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But for the time being, guys, this video is all about the price. We finally have it. $175 for the 1LZ coupe, $185 for the 1LZ convertible. Now, where this thing really starts to get interesting is I would have to guess that once you start checking some boxes, this thing's going to get pricey. Before we continue, I wanted to mention really quickly that I do have a shop in Fort Lauderdale or the Hollywood area in Florida, and we specialize in high-end cars, specifically a lot of the C8 Corvettes, whether Stingrays, E-Rays, or Z06s, and the upcoming ZR1. We are very familiar with the Corvettes. We also dabble in pretty much everything. We've had Ferraris, we've had Lamborghinis, we've had it all in there. Whether you want the gloss paint protection film or even the stealth paint protection film, we offer that, as well as ceramic coatings and window tints. All of this stuff comes warranted from Expel themselves, so you will never have any problems with premature failure on any of these products. Again, guys, this is my business, so if you want to check it out, it obviously helps out the channel, but I'll also make sure to give you the absolute best possible price just for being a Horsepower Obsessed fan. Check out the description down below for all of the information as well as the phone number. Be sure to give us a call, mention this ad, and save 10% on your entire install. But wait, there's more, because we actually got some pricing for the performance options as well. So if you want to add the ZR1 carbon fiber aero package, which is basically just going to make it look like a ZTK but not actually be a ZTK, it's going to cost you an additional $8,500. So $84.95 will get you the carbon fiber aero package to make your 1 or 3LZ non-ZTK ZR1 look like a ZTK ZR1. Now, if you want to actually go that extra mile and make it a real ZTK performance package car, you would add an additional $1,500 on top of that $8,500. So 10 grand altogether will get you the ZTK performance package with the look of the ZTK performance package. And of course, for those of you who don't know exactly what the ZTK performance package is, obviously it's going to include that ZR1 carbon fiber aero package, which is of course the bigger wing, the dive planes up front, but it also includes stiffer springs on the suspension, a specific magnetic ride control calibration, and of course the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires. That is what you get when you check the ZTK Performance Package box. So you can save yourself $1,500 if you just want the car to look like a ZTK, or you can go the full route. 10 grand will get you the entire ZTK package. So what have we added up so far here? We have on a coupe model, 175 plus roughly 10 grand. So there's your $185,000 for a 1LZ ZTK package car. Not bad. Actually, considerably less than I had thought originally. Now, you may be saying, but Justin, what if I want the 3LZ? Well, we actually have some pricing for that as well. So to get the 3LZ coupe, it's going to be another 10 grand. So you're at 185,995. Let's call it 186. It's almost 11 grand extra. So let's say 186 plus the 10 grand of the ZTK package, you're at 196. That's for the coupe. The convertible, you can pretty much add an extra $10,000 to everything. So instead of the 186 for the 3LZ, it's going to be 196 for the 3LZ, plus the extra 10 grand for the ZTK package if you want that. So in my case, I am currently sitting at $196,000, which is a lot of money. But if you look at this little chart that Chevy gave us here, you can actually start to see that it is considerably less than cars that are not performing as well or perform about the same. So yeah, take that as you will. The ZR1 is going to be an absolute monster, and they did price it about right. It looks like Chevy did it again. They literally priced a car that should have cost well over $200,000 to start at a really good competitive price. Now, I know a lot of you out there are going to be like, well, Justin, that's almost $200,000 after you just add a couple options. That's not exactly inexpensive. And you're right, it's not. This is not by any means supposed to be a cheap car. However, this is on the cheaper side of where I thought it was going to land. So honestly, this is a win. This is an absolute beautiful price for this car. Could it have been less? Absolutely. I would venture to say that this car was probably originally going to have an MSRP of around $149,000 to $150,000 before Chevy realized, oh, we can crank 1,000 horsepower out of this thing. They probably bumped the price up at that point. Either way, the price is really good when you compare it to the cars that are going to run parallel with it in performance, or at least popularity. Either way, guys, that is it. That's the price for the car. If you want a 3LZ ZTK coupe, you are looking at about $196,000 before taxes. So right under 200 grand if you don't add any other options other than the 3LZ and the ZTK. Now for me, I'm going to be checking some boxes. I want that front end lift. I want that level 2 carbon fiber interior. I would like to have those red seat belts again, stuff like that. Those things are going to add up. And based on the price I'm seeing here, we're going to be well under the $230,000 mark that I wanted to stay under. Now, if you start checking the box for the carbon fiber wheels and things like that, you might end up going over, but where I want to be with this car, I think I'm going to be pretty much right there. So huge thumbs ups to Chevy for making this happen. I mean, literally, they're making an absolute supercar killer for under 200 grand. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Smash the thumbs up if you like the news. Subscribe if you haven't yet, because I got tons of content like this coming. You're not going to want to miss. And as always, guys, stay obsessed.